Hey everybody, it's me, your GM, your best friend, and your Gen Con attendee, Isaac Allen Burns, here to tell you that I'm going to be running some tables at the event. Ooh. You go search Dodo in the events. You'll find a couple of Daggerheart games. Get those tickets while they're there.
Come hang out.
But that's not the only thing that we're going to be doing, because turns out you can just get a panel together, and it'll give anybody a panel. And so why not we do also a panel? So we did. Go check us out Thursday at 5 p.m. Very first day. Come on round. Cost is free. The 5 of us are going to be there. It's called DodoBorne. Everything you wanted to know or ask about dodos. Link in the bio. Excited to see you there. Come say hi. Come say squawk. Or maybe quack.
Yeah.
DodoBorne at Gen Con.
DodoBorne at Gen Con. Quack on 3. 1, 2, 3. Quack.
Quack. Squawk.
Oh,
got him.
Oh my God, it's me, your captain, Isaac Allen Burns, and I've got some bad news. We're going down. That's right. The USS Fodor Prize has just been struck by a bling-on star cruiser, and we're going to have to get to the escape pods.
But first, everyone put on your masks.
Everyone put on your masks. And first mate, Rowan, to my left, what are you doing as the ship goes down other than screaming?
Oh, other than screaming?
Yeah.
Curled up into a ball crying.
Oh my God. None of the simulations could have prepared First Mate Rowan for actual combat situations.
Absolutely not. They, them.
This is going. And my chief of security, Rachel Baker.
Oh, yeah.
Rachel, what are you doing right now?
I'm actually a bloken, and I'm waiting for you all to get on the escape pod so I can take this ship.
Oh, shoot. Oh, betrayed by the one most likely to do it.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Oh, gosh. We never saw it coming.
And finally, our chief.
she, they.
Oh, yes, thank you, she, they. And finally, our pilot, Holly Baker.
Everyone put on their masks. And I'm helping everyone put on their masks as I slowly fade because I didn't put on my mask. Put on your own mask first.
The mask was to keep you corporeal and existent on this plane. Oh, no.
They, she.
And it's me, your captain, Isaac Allen Burns, he, him, here to tell you to always follow all Starfleet safety regulations, lest this become your ship. That's right. Watch for insider threats. Hit the music. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba.
Welcome to Polaris, in a world where dreams mean everything. Magic is what keeps the dream alive. We'll fly above expectations. We'll make Polaris proud. Make Polaris proud. There's nothing left to prove. We'll bleed purple for all of you.
Well, everybody, hello again.
Hello.
As we're back for another thrilling episode. Our party of our 3 exciting individuals, one Raine, Hickory, and Vivi, have been on the tail, on the case, on the track of some kind of mystery that is afoot. Finding one of the professors and also Hickory's advisor allegedly and potentially trapped within some kind of purple Gamatachi, our heroes have been trying to piece together what happened in Lab 204. Following the clues and some hunches, they went into Foswald's office. They walked around and asked some people some questions who may or may not have heard anything, and took care of the problem of an unconscious, comatose, bespoiled, panted Professor Foswald.
Did we take care of him, or did we
Vivi cleaned him
desecrate
up.
this poor person?
No, Vivi cleaned him up.
The very next day, our party got together, recuperated, and rejoined each other after a brief stint in a class. Following some other hunches, they went to the journalism club, and Vivi's rival, Ilya, is potentially involved. What are your strings at? What is your strings like? Vivi?
Vivi's strings are like hot pink, and they are because she can fly, they're in like the top left corner of the room where nobody else can really touch them, because she knows that people will mess with them, because even though there's a rule, everybody does it anyway. And
True. A pretty poor system we have established here, it being so competitive, and yet them's the breaks.
Yeah, but like Vivi regularly has like hers is in like a chalk circle. There's like a little like padlock around a cage around it, like several layers deep into this. So
there's a whole setup in the corner. Whoa.
Yeah, there's a whole setup in the corner because she doesn't.
Cheating. Seems like cheating.
Only because they can't fly, and also
they can't fly. They can't get through the cage. Vivi is an opportunist to the max. Vivi's gonna find an angle.
She is gonna find an angle.
Oh my gosh, very good, Vivi. So you step inside, and who would you go to find information? Because as you step in, you don't see Ilya anywhere.
I'm going to my friend Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby the Goblin.
Hey, it's me, Ricky Bobby the Goblin. Vivi, if it isn't my favorite gossip journalism columnist, what kind of scoop you got today?
Hey, Ricky.
Hey,
it's great
Vivi.
to see you. Yeah, we are working on a big break, an existentially big break.
Oh, very exciting. I love to hear it. That's what gets this paper published.
That is what gets
because
this
if
paper
this
published.
if this paper doesn't get published, if we don't have scoops, we don't get published. If we don't get published, we can't run the ads, so we ain't got the money to publish the paper.
Yeah,
this school paper requires ads.
Yeah, that's why you call us like an ice cream shop. We got to get those scoops.
Got to get those scoops. I'm always saying that.
Yeah, that's what
Gotta
you're
get
always
the
saying.
scoops.
Anyways,
ain't no free samples here.
No free samples.
That's right. What do you want?
I'm looking for Ilya.
Oh, you looking for Ilya?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you two hated each other.
Yeah, we do.
You gotta stop messing with her string, okay?
I don't ever mess with her string.
Yeah. And potatoes don't grow on trees, okay?
They don't. But that's fine.
Why you need Ilya? Why are you looking for Ilya?
Ilya is actually a star witness for something that I'm looking at right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm also, trying to bury the hatchet or something.
Well, that's something I certainly don't believe. But I also can't tell you where Ilya is because I ain't seen her.
You ain't seen her.
No, she ain't been in today. She wasn't in yesterday either.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Probably last week or so. Looking all, most of the time Ilya seems pretty well put together, but pretty well, shark-eyed serious on cases. But last couple of weeks, she's come in seeming a little paranoid. In fact, just last night, he points at the corner of the room that Ilya typically is at, which is in the opposite corner to you, still on the ceiling. And she says, yeah, one of the boys told me they looked up and all of her string had been ripped off. I thought you did it for a second. I was going to consternize you for doing it so publicly, but sounds like it wasn't you.
No, I haven't been here. And also, if I was to rip off her string, what I would do is I'd switch them all around to make her really confused. Ripping it off is just, it's blasé.
Even worse. Switching it around is even worse.
Exactly.
But that's what you got to do here.
Yeah, that's what
because it's tough cookies out here. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Why do you think I heavily barricade my string?
I know. I still have mixed feelings about it. It feels a little against the rules, but you know what? I'll allow it.
You'll allow it because why? Because I am a great reporter.
That's right. And gossip columns are among the top most respectable kind of columns that we can print.
That is true.
It's high art. It's the opera of the newspaper.
One would say it's the ballet. Do you mind if we take a look over at her station real quick?
I would mind if you did it in front of me, but I have my own stuff to do, so you just do it the normal way we usually do, where you just go over there and no one notices you.
Perfect. Absolutely. I'll do that right now.
Great. I'm going to get back to writing this scoop about how ants are coming back to the university and how it's no good.
Ants are coming back.
Yeah, that's right. We used to have a big ant problem and then they got rid of it. Now they're back.
Oh, no.
That's right. This guy gets it.
Yeah, well.
You were everywhere on the field.
Oh,
you would because you're the captain.
Yeah.
Hey, that's right. You got time to talk about a scoop? Can I get your word on how you feel about the ants? It'll go well with my column.
Yes.
There was that one anthill that you were complaining about that someone stepped in.
I have been dying to talk about this.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
so glad. You should tell me all about it.
Let's go.
We'll take Rainy. Come
Excellent.
on, Rainy.
Yep.
And Vivi's gonna pick up Rainy with her consent and
Yes.
fly her up to where Ilya's column is.
Excellent.
Very good. You go up to this corner, and sure enough, you see a hack job of someone having torn down threads and papers here. Though there are a couple of shreds still around, can I get y'all to make a roll for me?
Mm-hmm.
You know, this might be the most roll heavy I've ever been. And
It's a mystery.
And it's a mystery, and that's why.
Do, do, do,
Is this
do.
fun? Is this fun to listen? Are mysteries fun? I hope so.
I mean, they're fun to play.
Fun to play. I'm wondering if they're fun to listen to.
What role are we
Unbelievable.
rolling,
How can
Isaac?
they
I'm
not
going to
be
say
fun?
this time knowledge. And I'll let y'all do these separately because I feel like y'all would pick up on different things.
Okay.
So go ahead and tell me what both of y'all rolled.
Can I use my investigative journalism?
In this case, because you are in the journalism classroom looking at journalist notes, I'm going to say yes.
Yeah.
Is anything about this related to magic?
Yes.
Can I-
Absolutely.
I'm going to use my arcane cram session experience as well.
Nice.
Excellent.
Do it up. Do it up.
24 with fear.
24 with fear. Perfect.
15 with fear.
50. Oh, I'm like drowning in fear.
I know.
This
You're
is so
welcome.
exciting. Both of those being with fear means that this is a little ripped up, a little tore apart. Some of these pieces are missing. But we'll start with you, Raine.
Mhm.
You are looking at some of the shreds here. You see Foswald's name. You see previous work that he's done. He's the one that is normally working on magic inside of technology. Novasite has kind of shot that out of the water, you know, as it's, you know, it's basically instead of using steam, now we're using electricity, right?
Right.
And you do see that there is some correspondence that is here between Foswald and some other professor, where Foswald is essentially writing to this individual of why they should team up on this paper and how it would be good for both the schools. And you see the response is basically a flat no, and that none of this would actually benefit Novasite research as much as it would put a lampshade on this dying field of research that he's working on. Pretty much verbatim. This person tears it apart. The paper is ripped, unfortunately, so you don't see the name.
So just to make sure I understand, does it sound like Foswald is like anti-Novasite research and just trying to hang on to, like really resistant to this change?
You get that sense. Additionally, you find notes that were written there that suggest that Ilya was looking into Adrian Toulouse. You pretty much don't find anything additional from what Foswald had there, but you do see that Adrian was kind of on the forefront of Novasite research.
Okay.
Particularly on the relationship between anima and Novasite and the various properties therein. You see a couple of papers that were printed basically from Leo R&D is the name of it there, talking about such things. He was very active in this form of science, which is what you pick up on. Clearly, Ilya was looking into this as well.
You know what I didn't think to ask last time is Rainey told Professor Thomas that she wants to go into Novasite and she's trying to get in with Costello. But is Adrian Toulouse a name that she's heard before or read papers?
Kind of in the same way where, like, you would have probably seen his name in passing. Really, Adrian Toulouse is an older name
Okay.
because I think from some of the
No
information-
recent citations.
No recent citations. Really, ever since the Civil War, Adrian hasn't really printed anything. You're not quite sure why.
Okay.
On the 24 for you, Vivi, you are looking at this and you see that she was definitely dedicatedly looking into something and that there was a lot here. And I think every time you would have looked over in that corner, you saw a web of dark blue string that is just gone here now. Clearly ripped to shreds. But the thing that you know about Ilya is that she's very careful. And the fact that this has been ripped as it is, where even like bits of string are still kind of laying next to where it was, the little platform that's underneath where this thing is, where you could typically find notes, and it's like a desk attached to the wall because it's up in the corner, like we established. There's just like stuff here, like clearly must have come in a state, ripped this all apart as if to obfuscate what was going on, but didn't really feel like they had the time to do a careful job of it.
Is it to the point where, like, if Vivi gingerly, like, pushed it back up, then you could kind of see what the web would be, where everything would connect to each other?
It looks like it's in too many different pieces. Like someone grabbed it and just kind of rent their hand across and ripped up what they could haphazardly and likely took some of it with them.
Okay.
So it's an incomplete puzzle. As you are looking at it, though, you're putting together the mental state that Ilya was in, and clearly it was not a good one. And the thing that kind of sparks in your mind is Ilya has gone into hiding.
Vivi goes, shit. I think I know where we're going to find her.
You do.
Yeah, there was a place we used to meet up. We can try and see if she's there.
Would you know of a hiding spot where she would hide things, either in this room or otherwise?
Yes. So there would be a vending machine in the same hall. There's one button that never works, but if you take it out, there would be like a separate little thing you can press, and then there's a container at the back that would open up.
I think on that 24, that spot comes rushing back to your brain.
Yep. Vivi's like, all right, let's go.
Oh, ants. Okay, bye.
What? Oh, you were just telling me about how big those ants were.
Yep, but I gotta go now. My friends are leaving. I'm so sorry.
I can't do with an income. Oh, my column is ruined.
You want me to come later?
Yes.
I got a game of Frisbee, but I can come after.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay,
please do come back. I have so many questions for you.
Yeah.
And don't you talk to the sports columnist. You talk to me, okay?
Yeah.
You come right to me.
Yeah.
As
okay.
you're leaving, you see that there's like another goblin that says, "Hey, it's me, the sports columnist. How would you like to talk to me? I'll pay you a handful of gold if you talk to me."
I don't need gold.
Wow. Oh, this is the only way I get my scoops. He is defeated and falls off screen.
I'm dying to let the dice tell a story because Hickory is so large and this place is so hazardous to traverse. I would really love for you to call for a roll for that.
I was ready for it. When we found out there might be blue string somewhere, I was ready for it.
Give me an agility check, actually. Since the players have asked for it, give me an agility check.
You're trying to sabotage me.
I'm being carried by Vivi, who knows how to navigate this place, but you do not.
true.
And I really want the dice to tell a story. I really do.
As Hickory sees your friends rush out the room, do you have the wherewithal to get back on the longboard and slide out like under
Let's
a Honda?
find out.
Let's find
Let's
out.
find out.
Okay, that's a 13 with fear.
13 with fear? Ooh, you get like halfway and then you remember and then you get down and pull off some green string.
I'm sorry. Oh,
The sports columnist says, you insult me and now you hurt me even more. You've injured me. I'm extra defeated now.
you tried to pay me off.
I sure did, and I'd do it again. And
You're just trailing green string.
it's trailing green string.
He's gonna
Vivi,
try and
like,
pull it off when he gets out.
flies out and goes straight to the vending machine, presses the number 3 times, and then like unlocks it, and then goes to the little secret compartment.
Lovely.
Love that. And you open up quite a gold mine. There is no perception check needed to see this note, as it has been shoved kind of in the front.
Mhm.
And who do we think would reach in for it first?
I do have an affinity for paper.
Raine, you reach in first. And I have sent the message.
Foswald, if you survived that, I figured you'd search here at our drop spot. C wanted me to take that device. He was on to me. You were right. I'm so sorry I messed up. It's gotten too dangerous. I'm going to go into hiding. You should do the same. Saw the ooze outside the building. It's definitely following me. You'll probably need your badge back if you're going after him, so I'm leaving it here. I'm done.
Right behind the note, you see within all these bundled up papers is a professor's badge.
C wanted me to take that device.
What device?
The device I have the crystal.
You've been feeding it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feed both of them because I've got Vivi's too.
Yeah, she is the proud caretaker of our children. Is there any other C's that would be like randomly here?
There are people with C names on my team.
Okay,
Considering your team has not been involved in all this so far, I really highly doubt that anyone else on your team is part of this.
I'm just trying to help.
You know what? You're doing a great job.
Thanks, Vivi.
Tomez's is towards the exit gate, which means that we can hit her office, then the exit gate, then Fresco's.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Who wants to hold on to Foswald's badge?
I'll take it.
Okay. Hand it
And
over to you.
She like clips it under her fur, so it's like easily accessible, but like not completely
Not
out
in plain
the
view.
open.
Yeah.
So you are hiding the badge.
Yes,
Very good.
it is hidden. It
Very
is
good.
like
in your
'cause
chest
she's-
ruffle.
Shucks.
yeah, because she's got.
Foiled.
Was that an option? Like, come on.
Come on, yo. Yeah, she's got like the chest ruffles that are moths have, and she just like clips it on the underside. It's like a built-in boa.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like, is it like a mane of like long fur, or does like the skin and body like come out?
it's like a mane. It's like a fur. It's like if you've seen a rosy maple moth, they have like the furry, like feathery collar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see the
You're
vision.
seeing the vision now.
Very good. So you head to Tomez's office?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good. You head over to the office, and it's a pretty large office. She's pretty high ranking among the professors. So it's one of those offices where like you step into a like administrative portion where there's like front desk person and then a group of offices, all like deans and such. And as you are aware, the front desk person knows you very well, Rainey, and just kind of sees you and pays you zero mind because they're assuming that you're on a job. And Delilah's office is currently closed right now. The door is closed.
Okay, perfect. I'm assuming my friends are just following me. So I'll walk in like I own the place because I almost do. And I'll give a polite little tap on the door and just wait a moment to see if she's in there, if she answers.
You hear like a little bit of shuffling inside, but no response.
Okay. I'll peek open the door. Professor Tomez, are you in?
Well. Come back so soon, I see. You hear a voice unfamiliar to you say. And as you kind of have peeked in, you see that the desk behind it, the chair, its back is to you. And swinging around, you see a investigative magi. You see an elven man with long blonde hair. He turns to look at you, and immediately his face kind of drops as he says, I'm so sorry. You're not Professor Tomez.
No. I'm
well,
no.
dang.
You're also not Professor Tomez.
Yes, well, very studious of you. Well seen.
Thank you.
It's hard work.
My name is Investigator Hitchcock,
Okay.
and I have some questions for you. What's your name?
Is that the first question?
That's the first question.
Why do you have more questions for me if you don't know who I am?
Because you've stepped into Professor Tomez's office, and thus you found yourself in my web.
Okay. My
right.
name's Rainey.
Hello, Rainey. What brings you here to Dr. Tomez's office?
Well, I'm a TA for some of her classes, so I was here to do a little work before class and pick up some of her rosters.
I see. He stands up very, dramatically and puts his hands behind his back and starts, pacing and says, So you would say that you know Dr. Tomez somewhat familiarly, would you?
I mean, I'm just a TA.
Just a TA, you say? Well, I believe you. However, I have another question for you.
Okay.
And you have to answer me because I am an investigator. And
Okay,
if you
great.
don't,
I'm going to get to work, though, while we're talking, and I'm just, walk into the room and,
Have you noticed Dr. Tomez being distant recently? Say in the last month or so?
I mean, more than usual?
Yes, slightly more than usual.
Her baseline is relatively aloof, so no.
Has she
And
gone
I'm,
much-
going to grab the key that I know and go into the student files and start
Wait,
grabbing
didn't
the
we know?
rosters that I
No,
need.
hold on. She left a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
She left a lot.
Who's
she was
out
doing
there?
a lot of.
Who said that? Come on in. You
He's gonna
there?
Poke his head around.
You told. Hey, you're Hickory, the captain of the sports team.
Yeah,
Do you
Hickory.
know me?
Yes, of course I do.
Investigator Hitchcock. Hickory.
Yes,
Oh.
thank you, Raine. I appreciate you introducing me. Yes, and you, colorful one.
Oh, hey.
What's your name?
I'm Vivi.
Is there a last name involved or just a first name?
Do you did anybody else give you their last name?
Great point. Raine, what's your last name?
Did you check in with the front desk? And Rainey's going to march back over to the door and
wait.
shout out.
Get back here. I'm an investigator. You must respect my authority. Or I
do you
will
have
use
your
violence
investigator-
magic in the general vicinity.
First of all, that's illegal on campus. We
Not
can't
if I do it.
call the campus police on you unless you have proper identification. Where is your investigator's badge?
He pulls out a little badge, which is classic of the Polaris Investigative Unit, which it's simply a blank piece of paper. But as he holds it up, you see it flashes with his name.
Oh, that's really
And it says,
sick.
I can do what I want.
It says it has the symbol of Polaris up above,
Mhm.
and then it has the words. It has the motto of the investigators, which is "Do what you want as long as it's to make justice happen." And then it's
Do
his
what you
name,
want, as long
which
as it's to make
you see
justice
Hitchcock.
happen.
I am currently on the case of something, and my little sniffer tells me that something doesn't smell quite right here in this office and this person.
Oh,
I need you-
sorry.
well,
I mean,
that-
I need you to explain what your little
I haven't
sniffer
showered
is.
yet.
Well, of course you haven't. You are a sports star. If anything, I should be thanking you for your service, or at least I will when you win this very first game against
Oh,
UV,
wow.
right?
Well, if you help us, maybe I'll try harder.
Oh, well, I would love to help you if you help me on my investigation.
We're helping each other.
Oh, this is
Wow.
great. I like you, Hickory. You, I'm not so sure about. You ask a lot of questions,
I
colorful one.
literally
named
didn't
Vivi,
ask
who
you
didn't
anything
say-
yet. I was just going to say how excited I am to finally meet an investigator. I've heard so many things about you, but I haven't actually met one in person. This is really exciting.
Oh, you are excited to meet one of me. He kind of stands up a little more straight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I like you three. I like you three a lot. This
Well,
is good. So
Rainey's continuing, just kind of bustling about and looking to see, is there anything like that we would want in our possession related to this cipher that she could see that she could grab while she's kind of also picking up the class
that's
rosters?
a great question. Go ahead and give me a knowledge check.
Okay.
What do we
That
got?
is can I use this cat wears many hats since this is one of my jobs?
You know, for this specifically, I'm going to say no.
Okay. This is a 9 with hope.
9 with hope. Okay, gain that hope. This is unfortunately a fail. So as you're
Okay.
looking around, there's a lot in this office. You see that there are, this is an individual who has her degrees on one wall, of which there are a handful.
Mhm.
And then every paper she's ever published where she's the first name on it is on another wall.
Wow.
And it's one of these things where clearly there's multiple layers. A hoarder of sorts.
Yeah.
And so very maximalist shelves. There's so much here. It's borderline overwhelming. I think it's part
It
of the
would take
reason
more time to look through and
it would
right,
take a lot.
Right.
yeah. Okay.
You see that he says, yes, you see, Dr. Tomez came on our radar recently as she's been seeming to be away from the country quite a bit.
From the country.
Exactly. From the country that we call home called Polaris here. And not only that, the country with which that she has been going to is one Voldane.
Oh.
Which, as you all know, is basically sworn enemies to Polaris.
Right.
At least 4 major Polaran Voldane wars on record.
That is
And that's within
very
written
true.
history,
That is within written history.
which
And-
started the moment Polaris was formed.
Yeah.
So you know it's legit.
It was
I-
history, though, right? Maybe.
That's right. It is
Maybe it's
history.
not, you know.
But it is also today. And today is built by the history of the past. And thus, the past decisions that Dr. Tomez has made to go to Voldane multiple times, you wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No.
I mean, she travels. I don't know where she travels to.
Ah, yes, the great Dr. Tomez, quite a mind for environmental rejuvenation, travels all around Polaris. But to travel to Voldane multiple times, quite troubled thing.
Do you keep track of anybody that's like moving back and forth between the countries?
Anyone whose name is recognizable.
Oh, okay. So
That's right. So if you went, I don't know who you are.
Right. Exactly.
Now look, it is of utmost importance that we make sure that people as important and influential as one Dr. Tomez is not going around sharing state secrets with anyone. So if there's anything that this Dr.
Mm-hmm.
Tomez says to you
She
that
barely
seems
teaches at all. So you gotta be made a little bit more specific.
well, you came in, you work with
Yeah.
Dr. Tomez, right? The
Yeah.
small one named Raine.
Yeah.
If there's anything you can think of that she has said, explaining where she's been or what she's doing, and you think of anything, okay?
Okay.
You give me a call. All
Okay.
right?
How should I contact you?
He pulls out a little gem that
Okay.
has the seal of Polaris
Okay.
and then the motto of the
Oh.
investigators underneath it. He hands it to you and says, she says anything at all, you take this gem, and this is a one-time use one. Okay, it's not one of the fancier ones where
Oh,
you can
this
like
is
use
a
multiple
burner
times.
gem.
It's a
Got
burner
it.
one. You just crash it on the ground, and I'll be right there.
So state secrets, crack the gem,
Crack the gem.
Investigator Hitchcock comes
Exactly.
running.
Yeah.
Yes.
Investigator Hitchcock, just out of curiosity, is there any other additional names we should keep an eye out for? Maybe aliases that Dr. Tomez might be using, or any known collaborators or accomplices?
Yeah.
And that's part of the investigation. So if you find anything like that, you let me know. Because
Okay, fantastic.
currently, this investigation started quite recently.
Like
so
2
I'm kind
minutes
of
ago?
looking for,
If-
not 2 minutes
If we
ago.
give you any names we find, would
Yes.
you take those people with you to investigate?
those people.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, the dark ages of the investigators where
I
people were
didn't
getting
mean-
black bagged and black vanned is over. We don't do that anymore. We have magic at our disposal, and it's
Right.
highly regulated.
Okay.
So you do not need to worry about people disappearing anymore.
I wasn't asking
okay?
about disappearing. Why
Oh,
was
okay.
that where your brain
Well,
went?
you said something about, am I going to take those people
somewhere to interview them?
Yeah, like
just
put them in a safe
away from campus.
area.
I find that the best time to catch people is off guard, which is why I go to where they're at and then try and surprise them, which
That-
sometimes works. And
Great.
unfortunately,
I have
it
an
didn't
idea.
work so well for me
Yeah.
this time.
There was this one name that's come up a couple of times, and he's actually going to be teaching a class this afternoon.
Okay.
Costello?
Oh,
Oh, Professor Costello, lead of one of the highest minds of Novosite research.
Right. I think that name has come up a few times
Ah,
in
interesting.
your work, right?
Yeah. I mean, they collaborate with each other.
Yeah, they
So you could
collaborate.
go, meet him at his class and
Catch him
interview
alive.
him.
I could be a student in his class that asks him a question afterwards to really ambush him.
There you go.
There you
That
go.
could work. You know what? Now you're thinking like investigator. Have any of the three of you ever wanted to be cops?
Never.
I
What?
think you all
No.
have a good aptitude
No,
for it.
never.
Not a cop
Never.
per se.
Oh, cops
I'm
play a
more
lot
of
of
like a.
sports?
They sure do on their off time.
Oh, great.
That's
But
kinda
they'd be
all they do.
magical in Polaris, right?
Well, all sports are magic.
That eyebrow
Yeah,
raise is
yeah, they're-
intense.
That's right. You know about that. You know about that. Every time
Wow.
you're on the field, on the court, on the gridiron, on the bars, doesn't it feel magical?
Vivi
let me
looks
tell
over
you.
to Rainy and makes like her antenna go this guy and like and the symbol for this guy, and then like turns back around and goes, "Oh well, we appreciate so much your insight. We will go do that. While we're here, because we are investigative journalists and we are helping you out, do you want us to take a quick look around to see if we see anything that you didn't see?"
Sure.
Fantastic.
Absolutely. I would love to not be involved in a ransacking of this office.
You
All
better
right.
hurry to class.
If you
Oh, I better. So y'all better hurry do this because I'm going to watch every moment of it and then I'm going to go to class.
fantastic, let's
Excellent.
go team.
So why don't you tell me about the stats this year? What are you expecting to happen with
Chat
the
about
game?
sports.
He immediately loses focus on everything going on, turns to you and says, I'm so happy you asked.
I'm ready. Let's
You
go.
see, you were talking about Adifera, and of course, they have the Voldane Institute of Magical Study, and Vims is tough. They're a scrappy team.
I
He
know.
starts going off.
Oh yeah.
And-
Vivi is going to turn to Rainy and go, basically, you take one side, I'll take the other, and they're going to look around for what they can find.
Nice. Let's do a group check. Who's the leader and who's going to be
Our
helping?
investigative journalist, aka Vivi, I'm going to take the lead on this
Yep.
one, and use investigative journalism +3. Use my hope to do that.
And I will say, in this case, if you think that you'll pretty much do the same action, you can either make the roll for the group check, or, hey, it's me, your GM Isaac Alberts here to tell you, you can also spend a hope to give them advantage that they gain a d6. The trade-off is, of course, you're spending a hope to do so. It's more likely going to be a higher number, but it still costs a resource versus just rolling to get the +1.
I think I'll just give advantage.
Nice.
Yep.
Very good. So
Spend
spend
a
a hope. And Vivi, you have advantage on this. And hey, it's me, your GM Isaac Alberts here to tell you once again about how the rules work. Advantage in this game is you roll a d6 and you add the value to your normal duality dice rules. Subsequently, disadvantage is you roll that d6 and you decrease that value from your regular duality roll.
I imagine Rainey spent enough time in here that she would know maybe the places not to look, or like there's pretty just typically class stuff or papers or stuff like that. So probably pointing Vivi to maybe some areas to check out that she hasn't looked at before.
Yeah.
What do you got?
25 with hope.
Whoa. That's incredible.
This is going to be crazy. So
Give
Vivi.
me.
there is a secret compartment underneath the middle drawer.
Heck yeah, give me that.
Investigator Hitchcock has his back to you and does not see you see this letter. It is not sealed. It is in an envelope, and it says, to Alana.
Ooh.
Alanaah.
Vivi is going to pocket it until they leave, and then we'll read it once they're out of investigators.
Okay.
But she'll pocket it and then go, like, gives the antler or the antenna up sign of we got it, like a thumbs up. It's literally her left antler will go in and her right antler will go up, like you're giving a thumbs up, but with antlers. Her antenna. Man, I normally play a phone.
Yep.
Antenna. Those are stagnant.
But
Sorry,
the
guys.
antlers are cut off.
Yeah. Aww.
Aw, now you get to
Pistachio
play with
can never
something.
do that. But yeah, I'll play with my little antenna, like a thumbs up, and she'll go and find something else on the desk. They like basically throw him off for now.
Okay, yeah.
I assume there's a letter between her and Costello somewhere that's just like notes back and forth. or
Yeah,
something.
you see a note. You see a little note that says, "Hi, just checking in on the budget for the Novosite research. I know we're asking for 100,000 more gold than last year, but I think it's worth it." And you see a response that says, "Yeah, whatevs."
Okay,
And then,
perfect.
and then the response back is, "No, but I need the green light officially," and
Uh-huh.
that hasn't been responded to yet.
Investigator Hitchcock.
I am a professor of law, if you will.
Oh, well,
a professor
that's-
of justice, more like.
What do you think about this letter of correspondence in between Tomez and Costello, where they're asking for 100,000 more gold pieces for Novosite research?
Wow, that's at least 10 chests of gold.
That's at least 10 chests of gold.
That's
that seems
incredible.
suspicious.
That seems
Is that a lot of money?
I mean, not
yes.
for you.
Hickory.
I'm
Yes.
just
Oh.
asking.
Yes.
That is, relative to the amount of money most people have, yes. Compared to the total budget of the Council of Knowledge, which is based here in Polaris University, no.
Okay, so
And that honestly, I mean, you're an investigative journalist. Don't you know the news? Like, Novosite research is top priority for people. If
That
anything, this
is.
seems under budgeting, but nevertheless, a good clue. You're really starting off strong. I think if you do it a little more, you're going to go places.
Oh,
Vivi.
so thank you so much. That means so much coming from an investigator like yourself.
Yes, of course. Anyway, good find.
Anyway, thank you. We're
I'm-
going to go off and see if we can find you any more clues.
Of course, please do.
I got the
Please.
gem if we need to use it.
Yeah.
Of course, and you should. If Delilah says anything incriminating or strange or odd or like,
That would be a threat to our noble country.
that's exactly right.
Done.
You tell me first, Investigator Hitchcock.
Hitchcock.
All right, anyways, and he dons what looks like a student uniform that doesn't fit him really well, and then he goes away.
That guy
So we were
Sucks
just looking for a
balls.
basic note the whole time.
No, I've got the code. I've got a note here. And Vivi, now that he's gone out of the room, we'll read it real quick.
You see a note, handwritten. It's very short. It says, "To Alana, my daughter." It reads, "There are a lot of things that I want to tell you that I can't tell you quite yet. And a lot of things that you'll understand when you're older. But I just want you to know that I love you more than anything." And then it's signed, Delilah Thomas.
Excellent.
Okay.
I use that to compare and see if there's like any words, anything that might be Alana in the note that we had that was a cipher.
You have the key word at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And so the three of you combine. I'm going to say that y'all are likely smart enough because you're students at
I got a
Polaris.
plus
Oh,
2
I'm
to
so
knowledge.
glad that you're
Let
assuming
me say,
that.
Raine and Vivi are smart enough to crack the code. And you see the ciphered note written out before you in a way that makes sense. It says,
You're going to have to say it out loud.
it says,
We'll read it to you. Don't
we
worry.
read it out loud to you.
Seeker Belor. Word is Triple G is moving onto the Twin Shores as President is gone. Please inform me what the Inquisition's moves will be. Likely either a bid for power or this is a coordinated effort by Jess Thane to attack us when we least expect it. I need to know what's going on. I let you mosey because you're useful. Now I need you to be useful to me. Period.
Vivi looks at this note and then looks at that and then looks back and goes, I don't think we should have this.
Hey, it's a podcast.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite pistachio droop here. I miss you guys, but I was given the chance to see the Patreon names for our bag of gold tiers this time. So shout out to Joshua708, Muscles Dynamite, Tabletop Optimist, Maria W, 30 Bird, BDS at Dorkmaster, Colcago, Betty Bright, Minor Thoughts, Darcy R, Tales by Daggerlight, Nicholas Wellen, Codder Blue, The World of Gariva, Emma, and Racheylovesyou. Thank you guys so much for all of your support, and I look forward to seeing you soon.